Yes, I know, resets are not really for the summer. Summer is meant to be spontaneous and freeing. However, I had a brilliant idea of starting this channel alongside my work. I'm very excited to do it all, but a little bit of a reset will help me keep a bit organized in the next week and actually achieve my goals. I'll be tackling 5 areas that I know will help me win the next week. And let's start with the one that I think I'm skipping the most: outfit preparation.
We're starting the day bright and early and picking a few dresses for next week. Prepping dresses is easy as you don't really need to think about matching tops and bottoms, so this is always quite a quick one. Picking a few tops as well, that would simply just go with jeans. I definitely prefer today to start with outfit preparation as it's cool still in the morning, and of course I prefer to iron in this temperature rather than later on in the heat. Next up is meal planning. As desperate as I am about Pinterest, meal planning is one of my favorite activities in this reset. Today I am looking only for something very simple and quick for lunches and a few hearty dinners. I am writing it all down and then I will create my grocery list from it.
Okay, shopping done. This week we're gonna keep it easy. Normally we're cooking the dinners and we're gonna have the same thing as leftovers for lunch. However, this week the lunches will be super simple platters with cold cuts and cheeses, so things that I don't have to cook, and also they're cold because it's supposed to be really hot. And the dinners, we will make more in one dinner and we'll have it for the leftovers for the next dinner. So this way I'm only gonna have to cook maybe twice. And today I'm gonna make a chili con carne. This is the plan for the week in terms of food. Let's get cooking now.
Step 3 is obviously meal prepping. There are some weeks in which I really prefer making all my lunches and dinners, even sometimes snacks and breakfasts. I like to feel like I'm prepared like that. This week, however, I will be making only a chili con carne. It's very quick and so easy to reheat. I know it's not really the first choice for the summer, but I will be sure to get my proteins in for the week. I'm also making some lemonade cubes to add to my freezer. I tried to get some of the lemon peel, but for some reason here I was having some trouble. I then cut all the white skin off and blend the rest all together. Most of the time I use a sieve to get rid of some of the bits, and then I put them in the freezer. Fourth step is an everything shower. I'll start with cleaning my face properly and pluck my eyebrows. Also, I get some help to wax the moustache. We are pretty genuine around here, lol. I applied some teeth whitening strips, which really hurt me later, so I regretted that. But after dry brushing, I get into the shower and scrub it all off. At the end, I like to use this little face vacuum to get rid of any extra gunk that might have been left. Also, in bed, I also treated myself with a mani and pedi. I don't really do this very often, but when I do, it feels really, really good, so worth it. The last step for today is checking my calendar. I normally do this in an app that I can share with my husband, but this time I felt like using a physical agenda. Quite a busy week ahead with planning to go to a wedding, airport drop-offs, and also I try to plan when these videos are coming out and when I will do home office and go to the actual office. That's all for our Sunday reset. I hope you enjoyed it, and let me know if you'd like me to show more of these. I love a good old Sunday reset. So thank you for watching and see you next time.